I didn't go to college. Yeah, thank you. I'm okay with the fact that I didn't go to college. It's the entire world that is not okay with the fact that I did not go to college. And when you don't go to college, you notice stuff about life, Like what I've noticed is that I'm in the exact same spot as all my friends who did go to college. The only difference is I'm not in $100,000 worth of debt. I don't have a useless degree in gender studies. And I don't have an STD. So, I was thinking, I want my own college, because that would be the next logical step in my career path. But in my college, we're not going to do any reading or writing, because that's just stupid and I don't know how. My college is going to be like a crash course in life lessons, the real stuff you need to know, like talking your way out of a DUI, identifying a roofie, lesbian encounters, the real stuff. So I'm a nanny. Yay. Joke's on me, shoulda went to college. Here's a fun fact for you guys. Nannying is the easiest profession to fake a resume for. I lied about everything on my resume, all right? I don't know CPR. And I definitely don't know those 6 different languages I'm teaching them every day. I know how to get drunk. Now the kids do too. So I nanny for a family in Brentwood. Yay. The dad is a D-list director at best, and the mom is a pill-popping whore. And all these yuppie parents have this unreal expectation of the amount of interaction you should have with their kids when they're not around. It's like the mom will come home from a really hard day of yoga lattes, and she'll be like, oh my God, my baby looks so calm. She looks so serene. What did you guys do? What did you learn? What did you explore? It's like, I don't know, Benadryl?
Oh, what is up? I'm having a big semester, you guys. I just got out of community college. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, dropped out. Feels good. Feels right, I don't want to knock community college, because community college is great if you want to save money or never amount to anything. But and it is. It's a great affordable option, but so is the Dollar Tree. I didn't even feel like I was going to a real college, you guys. I felt like I was going to a high school for sad adults. It's dirty, there's trash everywhere. Every other person looks like they might be homeless. Just crazy guys popping out of bushes like, classes are free here. Might as well be, Stinky Pete. They have signs up all over the place that say smoking free campus, which was adorable, because none of us could read. I don't know why they call it community college. There's no sense of community. What we had was more of a shared acceptance of our mutual mediocrity. That's what we'd settled on. Because you can tell the kids who haven't accepted it yet, they're running around all bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, brand new Jan sport on. They're like, I'm gonna be done with my general ed in 2 years. No, you're not. Sweetheart, you're in an 8 a.m. community college course. You didn't get here by being right about stuff. It's intimidating too, I'm trying to transfer to a 4-year. It's scary. You get there, everyone's intelligent and athletic and beautiful. You go to community college, there are no expectations for you. You show up, they're like, did you shower today? Dean's List.
I just turned 26 too. I just turned 26. I find myself a weird age right now, because I still feel like a kid, but I'm not. I'm an adult, It's weird. It's I still feel like I can relate to the college scene. You know, like I could go back to like a frat party. You know, maybe do a keg stand, right? Maybe get gang banged. Whatever. You know? Whatever those kids are doing. I don't know. Lately, though, I'm finding myself doing weird adultish-y stuff. You know, the other day I caught myself drinking cranberry juice without vodka. Right? What is that all about? My friends are leaping into adulthood, though. Tell you what, they're all like getting married, buying houses. Here's a big one. They're having babies on purpose. Right? When did that become cool? I don't know. God, like a year ago, if any of my friends told me they were pregnant, it would be like, oh, shoot. Right? Now it's like, high five? Poke? I don't know. Congrats.
My name is Jeni. I'm not a Jew. I was raised Catholic, so I'm a slut. I loved going to Sunday school. It was a really small class. It was me and 9 other boys. That made me the hot chick by default. So I just got back from a trip to Italy with my mother and her 2 sisters. It was beautiful. I was in the most romantic country in the world with 3 menopausal ladies. It's okay, it was fine. Because of the hot flashes, we stopped for gelato everywhere. It's delicious. Before that, I hadn't been out of the country since I'd been to Mexico. I was at a party, and this guy walks in, and it was like love at first sight. And 4 days later, he invited me on a trip to Mexico with him. And then 2 days later, we're on the plane. So we get to our hotel, and we get to our hotel, and I'm standing on the balcony and overlooking the beautiful Acapulco Bay, and I thought, this is either going to be the most romantic week of my life, or this guy's going to murder me. He didn't murder me, in case you can't tell. I'd always traveled, though. When I was a teenager, I was a French exchange student. I wanted to go to France so bad. I had 3 goals. I wanted to see the Eiffel Tower, see all the museums, make out with a French guy. At least one French guy. So I was staying with this French teenage girl, and I thought she was going to teach me exotic things about France, like wine and film. But instead, Claudette drank Budweiser. And her favorite movie was Weekend at Bernie's, too. I didn't even make out with a French guy. He was Polish. Guys weren't into me when I was growing up. I was a tomboy. I wore flannel shirts, no makeup. So when I went off to college, I thought, I'm gonna be hot now. And I went out and I got skirts and heels. And the first time my parents came to visit me at college, I figured, I'll try out one of my hot new outfits on them. I wanted my parents to think I was sexy too. Doesn't everyone want their parents to think they're sexy? Just me. So I was in the lobby of the hotel they were staying at, waiting for them to come downstairs in my outfit. And I hear a man's voice behind me. And he says, "Are you working?" I thought, oh my God, the guy behind me thinks I'm a hooker. That's awesome. I never wore a flannel shirt again. But when I turned around, it was my dad. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. He can't spend his money on hookers. He's saving for retirement. I can't invite my grandmother to my shows, obviously, because she's dead. I just joined AARP. I like to plan ahead. So I've been getting a lot more mature lately, and I can tell because last Halloween I went out dressed up as a zombie instead of what had been my usual costume of a skank. But I'm secure with myself now. I don't need Halloween as an excuse to get all skanky and get attention from guys. But I still dress like a skank on first dates. Also at bars and clubs. And Trader Joe's. The DMV, my dentist's office. And funerals. But not on Halloween, though. That would be tacky. I was driving over here on the 405, and the license plate in front of me said OBGYN. That's gross. I would much rather see those bumper stickers that say, I look at vaginas for money. That's much classier. So I know you can't tell by looking at me, but I like to drink alcohol. If I'm at a club and there's just a little bit of booze left in the glass, I'll pound it. My mother taught me never to waste. When I'm drunk, I hear her nagging voice in the back of my head. Jeni, there are sober people in China. My mom hates that joke. When I was in college, that hooker year, I'd come home to visit my family, and I was bragging on the phone about my friends about how I like to drink at school, and I'm always wasted, and I didn't know this, but my mom was standing right behind me, and she overheard the whole thing. When I got off the phone, she was like, Jeni, you are not going to college just so you can get drunk all the time. I was like, Mom, that's exactly why I go to college. I mean, that and to have my first lesbian experience. I still remember my first girl-on-girl experience. It was really awkward the next day, when we were walking to class together, and then me at my desk taking notes, her at the podium teaching. But I made the dean's list. So, my grandma, the dead one, we used to play Scrabble together when I was a little girl, and she kicked my ass. I used to be so proud of myself because I would spell words like dog and dot, and then it was her turn, and she'd spell alpaca. It wasn't fair. I was 6 years old. I didn't know what an alpaca was. I'm still not sure. Anyway, then she'd added up the scores, right? Because she had to do it because she claimed she was better at math than I was. Jeni 3, Grandma 89, I win! Don't even get me started on our strip poker games. So, I want to say one more thing before I go, and that's that I have a new boyfriend. Thank you. We're texting. That's how I know it's serious. I like to send him messages like, I miss you so much, or I bet you're as hard as the bar exam. I'm not a lawyer.
Hello. So, I'm a girl. I like being a girl. But some women complain. They say that men make more money than we do and that we make 77 cents for every dollar that you guys make. But I don't think we have a right to complain though, because we make you spend 50 cents for every dollar you make anyway. Right? So we come out ahead, what, $1.27 for every 50 cents you make. Suckers. So I'm Asian. I didn't always like being Asian, but it did come in handy when I went to college. Right? Because you could be the only one sleeping in class and the professor would never be able to tell, really. Sleeping or high, no one can tell. So, I know, that's funny. So I went out with this white guy once, and he took me to play tennis. And I was on the tennis court like, whoa, what is going on here? Why are we standing on the ping pong table? This is crazy. And these balls are huge. And oh so furry. So I'm kind of like a Twinkie, yellow on the outside, I guess they say, and white on the inside. And I go out with a guy now, he's white, but he thinks he's black, you know? So I guess, what do you call that? Like a ding-dong? So that's my boyfriend. So when I have kids, they're gonna be really weird looking, because they're gonna be half Asian and half regular. And people are always like, you don't like Asian guys? I'm like, no, I like regular people. Because regular people have regular sized sausages. It's okay. There's an Asian guy over there like, hey. Sorry. So I like white people, but I like black people even more, because when I'm driving at night and I hit a black person, like, it's not really my fault. And like, I'm not racist, no, but like, I'm just a really bad driver. You know? Like, look at me, I'm Asian, female, drunk. You know? I know you guys might be scared to laugh because it's kind of dark in here. So if you're black, can you smile for me? Cool. Coast is clear. I hate fat people. They take up more room. It's not fair. You know, I'm this little Asian person. Move over for me. But white chicks are always like, I hate you. You're so skinny. How'd you get so skinny, you know? And I always tell them the same thing every time. Just do what we do. Eat with chopsticks. Because we can't pick it up with those things either. Right? So, you guys into pornography out here? Yeah? Me too. I went to this porn shop recently and I got this porno. It's called Strap On for Beginners. And have you seen it? And you know, my boyfriend, he didn't like it at first when I put it in. I mean the video. But the next day, we woke up and he was like, you know what, I really didn't like that, because now when I fart, he said, it doesn't make a noise. And that's when I realized, that's why you guys like to fart so loudly, because you want to prove, hey, nothing's been up my butt. That's why you never really hear your gay friends fart. It just comes right out. So, Jews. I just discovered Jews recently. I'm from the Midwest, so we don't really have them there. But I have this problem, like I can't really tell them apart from regular people. You know? Like, are you Jewish? No? See what I mean? I can't tell. I mean, I would just make a terrible Nazi. Who am I fooling? Anti-Semite right there, people. No. Shalom. My manager taught me that one. So, Jews. Jews making me happy. No, I just started smoking weed. Yeah, anybody in here never smoked weed before? Just me? One person, the Asians up here. Oh my God, you should try it, it's amazing. You know what goes well with weed? Is a live, hard sausage. Nothing more fun than playing with one of those after getting high. Woo! All right, I guess that's it for me, people. My name's Esther Koo, thanks.